Happy 2026, everybody. Welcome to the channel. This may be the first of many videos. This may be the first and only video. We'll see how I feel. But, yeah, just felt like flying around and just relaxing, chilling. I know there's lots of crazy game channels out there. I think if I continue this channel, if this is something I do, it's going to be focused on getting off the game, going out, enjoying life. Like the sign just said, the sky is not the limit. All right. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Just picked this up on Game Pass. And it's pretty fun. I've messed around on it a little bit. Just gonna do a free flight. Maybe turn the time back a bit here so it's not getting nighttime on me. I've got the Douglas DC-3 retrofit here. It's a cool little plane. Well, we'll go with that. Let's maybe fly out of Florida. Maybe out of Orlando. Maybe go down the East Coast here. And try to land maybe in Miami. I don't know how long that will take, but I'm not used to this either. I'm not sure flight conditions. I guess they're set to live. We'll do live. I don't really know what any of this means. I guess you can add. I don't know what live means, like if it's based on today, like right now, or can you switch back through live events through, yesterday, the day before, last year, whatever they have stats for. Alright, we'll go out of Orlando. What did I just click there? Orlando. Fly. I'm not sure if it's possible to walk around. I know I've walked around the plane when I started this in the tutorial. I'm not sure how you would walk around right now based on the settings I just picked, because I know it's gonna, kind of plunks me right there. And kind of in the middle of the runway or taxiway, and there's a plane behind me. So oh, maybe. Okay, well I'm not doing a walk around, but let's see what happens here. Is this plane gonna go through me, or is it gonna wait? You know what? Let's just take off. Throttle all the way up, and we'll release the parking brake in 3, 2, 1. Playing with controller. These planes always want to go left. I don't know if that's because of the propellers. I don't know why it's so hard to keep this thing straight on the runway. It must be the propellers. Alright, well, we've got liftoff. I think the landing gear can go up. Yeah, there we go. This is probably not good. Probably not supposed to be doing this. I'm probably supposed to get higher. So I'm just gonna check. Okay, we're headed south. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna bank east a bit here and go over to the east coast. Flaps are 0, so I think that's good. I am not at all a pilot. I'm not even a virtual pilot. I've logged very little time into this game. Sky looks great. Looks like a good day to fly. This game is really, really nice. Graphics look amazing. That's a big airport. Just going over the highway here. I'm thinking it's going to take us a long time to get to Miami. I might have bit off a bit more than I can chew here. Or more. Might have bit off more than I'm interested in putting into this right now. I'm thinking this is probably going to be maybe an hour. So, how's everybody's new year so far? This is January 2nd, 2026. It's cold up here in Canada, so I decided to fly somewhere warm. Can't get too excited about this game. This is just a chill, sit back, relax. Just a very chill game. It's nothing, you don't have to get worked up. There's no zombies trying to bite your head off. There's no animals attacking you, or just a nice chill game. Inside this plane, open the window. Yeah, this window, it's weird. This window disappears. I've noticed that when you hover over the handle. That's a bit of a glitch. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Looks like the window actually, if you look down right here, there's some like the glass is kind of scratched a bit there, and if you hover over the handle, it disappears. See that? If you open the window, same thing. Well, I don't know if this is something you would actually open while flying. That seems pretty crazy. If anybody knows, comment. Is that something that you actually open when you fly these things? Your particular plane. So our airspeed is only 225-ish kilometers per hour. It's not super fast. This is another window here you can open. That seems a lot more dangerous. You open both these, you can hear it too. Let's close it. That's scary. You can open them on this side as well. Another thing you can do in this game, which is pretty cool, is you can actually leave your seat with the camera, and you can go back and check out all the detail back here. This is pretty cool. I guess it's a I thought it was a seat, but is that a door? You can look out the window here. Go back here. You can't open that door, but and that's as far as you can go. You just gotta go through the door. Anyway, then you come back up to the front here. Very cool. And then back in, you just kind of reset the camera. Anyway. Alright, we're flying at 7,500 feet basically. Again, airspeed is 126 knots. We're headed southeast. I'm going to try and speed this up a little bit. Maybe get below the clouds. Let's go below the clouds. You see the airspeed rising, obviously, because we're descending. There's not a lot to see up there amongst the clouds, so we'll get a little lower. We're reaching the red zone of the airspeed meter there. I don't know if I know in other games the plane will start to fall apart if you reach speeds that it's not meant to reach. This one I've not noticed any issues yet. I mean, we're well above that red zone right now. 500 kilometers an hour is probably pretty fast for this big boat. Everything seems to be okay. Sounds like there's some noise that wasn't in here earlier. I'm gonna level off. That's cool. Crop circle. Okay, that was just the speed, I guess, making that noise. Oh, more crop circles. We're still diving. 3,200 feet. 3,000 feet. Airspeed's back up in the red zone, so we'll just level off here again. This plane is kind of cool for, I mean, one reason in particular I like this plane, it seems to want to fly pretty level. Aside from that issue with getting sideways on the runway. Like right now we're climbing. I'm not touching any controls. I've let this go. If I push it forward, we can get it back into a steady altitude. Let's see. There we go. If you just leave it, it kind of naturally wants to nose back up. Here we are climbing again. And again, I'm not touching anything, so. Kind of feel like it will just balance itself out. It'll keep rising until the airspeed. I can see the airspeed down here, altitude over here. I guess what'll happen is it'll just keep climbing as this airspeed goes lower. Eventually the airspeed and climbing will sort of balance itself out, I'm thinking, and probably, I don't know if that's realistic playing in real life, but that's probably a feature. It's probably a feature. Alright, what do we got over here? There is a way that you can check out the map. Alright, so we're approaching the coastline here. I don't know how to I don't know anything about this. I'm assuming if this is me, I'm looking out slightly to my left. That whatever that marker is probably this right here. And I cannot make out what that says. So what you can do is we'll go down to Miami. Wait, I don't think that's Miami. Anyways, I don't want to go to Miami because it's too far anyway. Where I'm at, I want to land at, this looks like an airport right here. Let's land here. I'm going to direct to that location. I'm going to close this. And we'll just follow the radar up here. You can see it gave you the green line directed to where you just asked it to. This is probably an amazing place to live. They're building a new subdivision underneath me here. At least whenever this map was updated last. Might be finished by now. Are those like little lakes? Can people I guess they could swim in those things? Like, would you? I don't know. Florida's a whole nother animal compared to what I'm used to north of the American-Canadian border. Alright, let's start going. We're going to bank a little to the right here. We'll start heading in the direction that I asked my navigation tool to take us. Look at that. Imagine living out there. Wow. Oh, that's an airport there. I wonder if I could land there. I'm highly skeptical of landing anywhere in this thing. I have a feeling no matter where I try to put it down, I'm probably gonna butcher it, but we'll see. Alright, everything looks good. All these buttons and switches, everything looks good. Oh, that's a long one. I might be able to get on that one there. That one looks a little short. Let's try this one. We're going to try to land it right here. Miami's talking to me, but I think we're going to try to put her down right here. Obviously, not on our pass. Oh, making a lot of noise. What does that say? Melbourne International. I'm thinking... I don't know how to see the wind direction in this game. Looks like probably... Probably go in from this direction. We're going way too fast. This plane probably hates me. The plane definitely hates me. And if there's any passengers in here, they would be completely freaked out. This is a good place to try and land because we're gonna follow this road out to that turn, and then I'm gonna swing back and see if that does it. That looks like a good. That seems like a good amateur plan to me. Like there, could you swim in that? Would there be gators in there? Or crocodiles? What does Florida have? Gators, right? Or do they have both? Oh, look at all the traffic. A lot of traffic. It's a pretty big intersection there. I thought that was a highway. Alright. Alright, we need to slow down. I'm going to turn flap way up. Just kill some of my speed here. I'm not sure what the turn radius on this thing is going to be, but I'm going to say it's probably pretty wide at this speed. Gonna do our turn in here. That's the airport back there. Remember, you gotta keep that. I was talking to myself here. Gotta keep this road right above my plane there. Keep that kind of in mind as a parallel to the runway. Gonna have to gain some altitude to see the runway a bit better because I don't know if I'm lined up here or what. So let's just turn back towards the... Oh, okay, I can see it. Yep. We're a little bit to the right, so let's just bring it in here. I'm gonna bring the speed down a bit. I don't know. I don't know how much I should bring it down. Maybe halfway. I don't know. That might be too much. Flaps are way up, so that's probably good. Airspeed's lowering. So that's the runway. Kind of swaying back and forth. I think that's probably me, but I might give it a bit of tail rudder, I think it's called. Just right a little bit. And just gonna turn it a bit. We're going pretty slow here. I think I can probably put the landing gear down. Uh-oh. Pretty sure I pushed the button. Oh, there they go. Yeah. Landing gear down. I'm going to go in for a more realistic. I don't want to cheat. Although I feel like it would be harder to land it in this view. I don't know why. But, man, we're floating across these houses. Oh, let's open the window. Get some air in here. Feeling a little nervous. All windows open. It's getting loud. It's getting loud in here. I'm going to lower the speed a bit more because we're doing okay at whatever speed we're at. She's still flying. Oh, far to the right. Left. I mean, come on. Not off to a good start. Alright, I'm going to bring it down. And then I'm going to nose up. I'm going to turn the throttle all the way off. Why did it raise up like that so much? Throttle is all the way off. Yep. Come on, come on. Be good to me. Be good. Did I just land? No. Oh my goodness. Yikes. I told you I'm amateur. I'm an amateur. How do I brake? How do I brake? Why is it turning that way? Don't turn that way. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. I mean, I'm counting it. I'm counting it. All right, there you go. Feel free to, keep your seatbelts fastened. I'll let you smoke if you need to, because that was, if I smoked, I'd probably be having one right about now, I think. Anyway, how do I, is there a reverse? That's a question I have for people watching. I don't know if there's a reverse. I'll have to Google if there is a reverse on these planes, because I always end up doing this to myself, kind of getting in a position where it's like I really could use reverse right here. Let's just give it a bit of throttle. That's a lot of throttle, but did I put the brakes back on? I think I did. Oh yeah. Put on the parking brake, I think. Pretty sure this is not allowed, going across the grass like this. Is there just kind of a... That didn't sound good. This wants me to go here, so we'll do it. I wonder if I just idle it below that yellow. If it'll be enough to move it but not take off. Keep your trays in the upright position, people. We don't know what's going to happen yet. She's skidding. Something's... I don't know what's happening. I'm going to turn down the throttle. Something's going on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. I just want to get there. Like I said, I'm counting it. As far as I'm aware, a wing did not touch the ground. The thing is still moving. And, I might have bumped the tail maybe, but... both ways. Nothing coming. Seems like a pretty busy airport. It wants us to go in here. Oh, no, please don't hit. See, this is where I need like a reverse if I got stuck there and was facing the building. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was it. You may remove your seatbelts, grab your luggage, and get the heck off this plane before something happens. Co-pilot, shut down engine, R1 down, okay. There we go. We're done. Okay, well, thanks for joining me for that flight, and we'll see where else we might fly around in the future. Take care, guys. Have a good day. Bye.